Yo, what's happening, forum? Still saying that. So I thought I'd do a second little volume about things that I'm finding. This is going to be an ongoing thing. Sorry I didn't upload a video earlier, but YouTube has been glitching out every time I try to do anything on it. So I didn't want to upload anything if it wasn't going to be seen or whatever, because there's no point to that. So anyway, but I thought I'd show some other stuff. I'm going to keep showing stuff that I find as I move this labyrinthine room that I dwell in. There's just way too much stuff. So anyway, I keep finding some interesting stuff. I think it's interesting anyway. If you don't, click the little Xbox. Not that Xbox. There's not an Xbox over there, just a PS3, because my Xbox is at another location. Okay, so I thought I would show this. Something that I've never shown before. We've talked about it on Mega 64 DVDs and various things like that, but I've never actually shown them. These are, as I was going through DVDs, I found these. These are DVDs that were made pre and during early Mega 64. Now, what I would do is, back in the day, before Mega 64 was their full-time jobs or anything like that, I worked a crappy part-time job at a video store. I did not have a ton of money. So what I would do is, for Christmas, I would print a DVD. I learned how to author DVDs. And what I would do is, throughout, I always had a camera with me, or, whatever crazy stuff would happen, we take a camera with us. I would, at the end of the year, make a DVD of just kind of all the crazy stuff that happened to us throughout the year, whatever I had footage of, and edit it. I mean, it was very much like a CKY video, where it's just kind of like, it might be stuff set to music, it might be just random clippages, as GG would say, of, things that happened throughout the year, just in society, there's all kinds of videos, whatever we had. Anyway, so, the first one that's what these are. They were basically Christmas gifts for people. As a way for me to save money, I wouldn't buy gifts, I would just print these, and I stopped doing that after a while because I felt bad just handing people, oh, here's a video, here's a DVD of the videos I've made. Oh, a collection of videos by Rocco, Botte. It just felt kind of ego to me to keep giving them out. I don't know. But anyway, but I still made them for a few years just because, I don't know, my friends would want to see the videos we shot during the year. And, back then we didn't really have YouTube or anything like that was so readily watchable, you know what I mean? Like the thing that's crazy about living right now is, like, our lives are archived, which is really crazy to think about. Like, I can right now go look back at footage from almost every day of the last couple of years, and, like, I'm gonna keep posting stuff, I'm gonna keep putting out videos, and YouTube and whatever sites emerge are going to have that stuff, so when I'm an old man, my life is archived. I can go back and look at when I was 20, like, it's so crazy. So, we didn't really have that until I passed, in 2000, I think this was 2003, was this first one that was made, and, it was a way to see ourselves, it was really cool, and even Mega 64 wasn't really in full swing when this came out, so this is the first one. And it was called "Don't Film Me Laughing," which is a quote. We filmed a girl once who was laughing at something crazy we were doing, and as soon as the camera went on her, she went, "Don't film me laughing." And you can actually see that, I think, on the version 1 DVD. It's like a TD Illustrator or something. But anyway, collection of videos by Rocco, Botte. Like I said, in 2003, and I've said this before, but when Mega 64 first started, I was really ego. I just felt like, well, I'm the only one who knows how to edit videos, and I'm getting pretty good at it, so people will want to watch this stuff. And I think it was really lame for me to assume that. Nobody should assume anybody wants to watch your stuff. You gotta make good stuff and just make it for yourself. But anyway, you could see some screen caps from some of the videos that were on this. Some of this stuff, and, same goes for all of these DVDs, but some of this stuff went on to other Mega 64 products, like, this is a screen cap. Me holding a donut. That's from No, actually, that's not in anything. Some of the stuff... Okay, so the reason why we haven't put these DVDs out, or I haven't made them available, is a lot of the stuff on here can't be released. Either people who were in them, it was weird with, or just, copyright things, or just, it wasn't good. A whole bunch of reasons. But the screen cap of the donut is... there's like a little kind of Christmassy montage, or, no, not a Christmas. There's a montage of stuff that's on Mega 64 time. And, a lot of that stuff was from here and a couple of these other ones. But, this in particular, was from when I went to a gas station pretending to be retarded. And the attendant, bought it every night that I did it. And this is when I tried to bring her a donut as a reward. You'll never see that. Anyway, this is from some film competition thing we entered. I think parts of that are in version 1. It's from the first Aggressive Caroling. I mean, you could barely see this stuff. I apologize. Well, there you can. It's a little better. But, that's from the first Aggressive Caroling. There's a, 20-something minute video in here about when we went to the midnight launch of a Harry Potter book and we messed with people. It's not really, it's not entertaining. That's a picture of all of us at a fair one year. Me, Derek, and, oh my god, focus. Me, Derek, Kevin, and his now wife, Sean and Jonathan. You could see them there. That was a fun year. Justin from our, was it the rabies video that we did? Yeah. This is from a video that's Brandon, Kevin, and Matt Lopez. And that was there's like this, oh god, it must be half an hour video of when we tried to find midget houses in San Diego, because apparently they exist, but yeah. I don't think we actually found them, but we thought we did. This is from a school video that I did where I wanted people to vote for me. Yeah. And then, this was us blowtorching some books or something. I don't know. Anyway, and then there's the description right there, but anyway. That's that. It was just a video. I made this DVD, let me see, open this up, in 2003, and it was just a gift to people, and a bunch of stupid stuff on them. Made the disc art and all that stuff. So anyway, that's all that's on there. It was just a bunch of home movies, and none of them were, honestly, they're all really embarrassing, and they're not really entertaining. So there's that. Then in 2004, in Christmas 2004, I made one called, the next one was called Wiggle Vision. And the name of that came after, me and Derek and Matt Lopez, and Matt, so you know, I think he goes by the name Teo now in the band Children of Nova. So check out that band. But anyway, we, when we were still in high school, we made, videos when we would do a play. We would make videos that were just sketches and making fun of other people in the plays. And we wanted a name for the show, or the video, or whatever, and I just suggested Wiggle Vision. For no reason, I just blurted it out, and then when I Googled that word, I got, this was, almost 10 years ago, but, or 8, I guess, but I got this description. And we have this poorly drawn man over here with a UFO for a head. It looks like it was drawn on a napkin. Some kind of ugly, wiggly-looking superhero. I have to wonder about him. Not everyone believes in UFO man, not even himself. I just thought that sounded cool. I don't know. So these are screen caps of, most of this stuff got released, actually, on this DVD. There's something from Aggressive Caroling, Todd 1, which is a version 2 Easter egg, Matt in a pile of balloons, some footage of us at E3. There's all kinds of stuff on here. That's a Wiggle Vision sketch. I don't know if we released or not. But it wasn't really, you couldn't really understand it, so I don't know. Yeah. That's Bad Credit Playing. I think that's on here. More Aggressive Caroling. Footage from a school play we did, or Derek did an intro for a school play. And Busy Street Stories, that's on Nighttime. Anyway, that's on Wiggle Vision. The disc art was just a big W. Whatever. Okay, the one after that was called You Up. You Up. And that was a guy we knew. We got a text once that said You Up around the time that I had to title this, and that just stuck. I don't know. It was You Up? Anyway, open that up. There's no screen caps of anything on this, so that won't help as much. But anyway, this had on it... this was originally what we made, if you guys have seen Mega 64 Time. It ends on the stuck in a movie kind of... No, I'm sorry, that's not Mega 64 Time. That's version 2's documentary, where it has a big montage of stuck in a movie. That's originally from this. And what else is on here? Evil Ginger, the greatest video ever made, is on here. What else? Death Hat, I think, is on here. Most of this stuff you have seen. I don't think there's too much on here. There's like a video of us throwing marshmallows at each other on the 4th of July. That's in here, but it's not that great. So anyway, I can't really remember what more is on here. I'll have to pop it in sometime. And then the last one was made in, 2006, called Channel 17. This has the best cover, for sure, of all of them, because, yeah, actually, this was when I first met Mariel. I asked her to sketch this out. Take a look at this picture. Okay, that's what I told her. Basically, can you draw it, but make it look intentionally stupid, and make them look regal at the same time? And that's what she did. It was sword instead of a microphone. Anyway, what this is the first year that we did Game Developers Conference, we stayed in San Jose at a hotel in San Jose, and when we checked in, we were watching... Channel 17 was like the public... Not public access, but like a PBS type station or whatever, public television. And anyway, they had an interview with these two kids, and then mid-interview with these two kids, it froze. The channel froze on the first day. Now, I don't know if it was the first day, but it was into the trip. It stayed frozen for the following 3 days after that. 3 more days it went on, frozen on these kids. Anyway, so every time we came back to the hotel room, we'd turn on the TV, we'd forget this was on, and the TV would, turn on, and it would just be the same image again, and we would die laughing. It was so funny. I don't know if that translates here, but it made us laugh so hard. So we did that, and so for the description of the DVD, I put, I found it was like a Yelp review or something of somebody who stayed at the hotel at the same time. I stayed at the San Jose Marriott, and I would give it a good review, except the times I was actually stuck in my room. There was something wrong with Channel 17. It was like it was frozen. It just kept showing the same picture of two kids with microphones, and they looked retarded. I tried calling the front desk, and no one knew how to fix it. I didn't mind because I brought my DSN anyway, but so it was a good hotel. Just don't watch Channel 17. Again, I can't talk, and I apologize. But this DVD was really cool, and there you go. It took way too long to make, and I think after this point, it was like, I don't know if I should do this anymore. But this DVD turned out really good, and each one of these videos has a big intro that has never been released, just of stuff, because it usually had copywritten music. But specifically, this DVD had, what did it have on it? It had an intro with the song by Rhapsody. Like, it was really fast and crazy. It had footage of all of us when we waited for the Wii overnight at Walmart. All the crazy stuff that happened. But other than that, I'm trying to think of stuff maybe you have seen that was on it. Okay, it had, you know what? It had Derek's The Roommate video that's on his personal channel, because I helped him out with it, so I threw that on here too. It had, man, I really don't remember what else was on here. Other stuff from 2006, most of which ended up on Mega 64 Time. The Christmas video with San Diego snowballs and stuff like that. That's on here. There's some footage of some unreleased thing we did with Dallas. And there's, what else? A lot of these had outros, too. Like I told you before, Stuck in a Movie was there. But I did a big ending montage kind of music video thing set to a Queens of the Stone Age song. I think it was Everybody Knows That You're Insane. So that was kind of cool, but it ended up, seeing as how we couldn't use that song, we ended up kind of I recut that montage into High Five City, which is at the end of Mega 64 Time. So most of the stuff you've seen, every now and then there's something you haven't. But anyway, yeah, those are just a few DVDs that I made when back kind of before, and then after Channel 17 came out, Mega 64 Time was kind of the next compilation DVD that we did. It just seemed, it was just like making another one for friends and family. It was just here's a compilation of stuff we've done over the past couple of years. So that's basically that. Made some DVDs for some family and friends and just found them. So anyway, I don't know if that's interesting or not. Probably not. But whatever. You're still watching, so now you look foolish. I think next time I found some stuff I did in school. I don't know if that's interesting, but it's kind of funny. There's some things that are kind of funny, so maybe I'll watch that next time. Otherwise, thank you. I don't know what you should leave a comment. By the way, I read all the comments about the DVD thing last time. That's cool. A lot of you guys, your first DVD, a lot of people was The Matrix. And I read a few people that was Finding Nemo, which that was kind of late. That was kind of like 7 years after DVD came out, so that kind of surprised me. And then what else? A lot of people had the Tenacious D DVD. That was pretty cool. A lot of people like the Star Wars DVDs, which is funny because you hear a lot of bitching, I think the original Star Wars DVD box set was really cool, and actually I was going to show that, other than a couple of the changes, I thought that was a pretty cool set, but I just won't support the Blu-ray thing. I mean, I think there's a lot of cool material on there, but I think the extras are... I've seen the box set. The extras are kind of given in a weird way, and I didn't really care for that. And the movies are butchered, so I don't really care, period. But, whatever, it's Star Wars, so you're free to enjoy it, I'm sure. But anyway, the DVDs I thought were better. Anyway, so next time we'll see what happens. I don't know. Let's end this. Goodbye!